Hi everyone, it's Sok Ching here, and in today's video I'll be showing you some stretches and exercises for your neck and shoulders that you can easily do at home. So for those of you who have stiff neck and shoulders, come and join me. Alright, all you need is a chair for you to sit on, and also in the later half of the video we'll be using this band here to do some exercises. And also, if you don't have the short band, you can also use the long bands. Alright, so before we get into the exercises, let's do a little bit of a warm-up here for our shoulders and neck. So to start off, just place your hands on top of your shoulders. We're going to start to bring the shoulders up towards the ears and roll it backwards. Squeeze your shoulder blades together and bring them down. So continue this. This is your shoulder circles here, or you can also call them the shoulder ropes. Make the movements as big as you can. So while you're doing this, make sure you're not only circling through your shoulders, you also want to feel the gliding movements through your shoulder blades here. Let's do it for going another 5, 4, 3, 2, feel the glide there, and one last one. Alright, before we end this, let's do the reverse direction of the circles. So doing the same motion only, so hands still on top of the shoulders, this time starting to go backwards first. From here, we're going to round the shoulders forward and continue. This time, feel the shoulder blades separating from each other as you round the shoulders forward. Going for another 3, 2, and one last one here. Alright, slowly lower down your shoulders to the sides, hands down to the sides. Alright, let's go straight into these stretching exercises. So from here, we want to focus on getting all the muscles that are surrounding our neck to be stretched out. Okay, let's stretch out the left side first. So with the left hand, we're going to place it on the edge of our chair here. So you want to make sure this shoulder here is not tense up to the top. Bring it down away from your ear here. From here, tilt your head towards the right shoulder. With the right hand, you're going to place it on top of the head here. Give a gentle pull down towards the right shoulder, and you want to feel the weight of this arm to be hanging down towards the floor. From here, we're going to hold there for 30 seconds. Continue on your own there. I'll be holding there. And from here, start to feel the pull and the stretch from the top of your neck here all the way down to the shoulders. While you're doing the stretch, make sure you don't overdo it by pulling too hard. Just give a gentle pull. Alright, remember to keep breathing, everyone. Don't hold your breath. Alright, let's go for another 5, 4, 3, 2, one last one. Slowly bring it back to the center, and we repeat on the opposite side. So right hand going down onto the edge of the chair here. Tilt your head to the left side. From here, left hand on top of the head here. Give a gentle pull. Remember, this shoulder shouldn't be up, it's always down. And from here, we hold for another 30 seconds. So while you're doing this, it's always normal to feel tight on one side. It only means that you have more tension on one side of your shoulder. Going for another 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Slowly come back to the center, and we move on to the next stretch here. So from here, stretching the left side again. So turn your head to the side, towards the right side, and from here we're going to tilt our head to the top edge. Imagine you're looking to that corner over that side. So turn first and then tilt forward. With the right hand, slightly place onto the forehead here and give a gentle pull. So with this one, instead of the back of your shoulders here, this time you should feel through the front of your neck here. So in this region, feel slight pull here, and we hold there for another 30 seconds. Alright. to breathe here. Looking for another 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, come back to the center. Let's repeat it on the right side. So hands down again, turn towards the left side this time and slightly tilt to look forward, to look upward, sorry. From here, always making sure the shoulder is down. Feel the stretch through the front of your neck here. Holding there. Going another 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Slowly come back to the center. If you need a break, you can always stop, pause the video and stop in between. Alright, if you're ready, let's move on to the next one. From here, this time we're going to stretch the muscles. It's called levator scapula. It's from here going all the way down to your shoulder blades. So from here, starting to turn towards the right side again. From here, instead of looking up, we're going to look downwards. So imagine you're looking down towards the pocket on your right side here. So turn and look down. From here, let's get the right hand to pull on top of the head here, giving a downward direction pull. So with this one, if you feel like you're not getting enough of stretch, you can always place your hand going up, reach towards your shoulder blade behind you like this, and give a gentle pull. So I'm going to continue doing it with my hand down here. So it's up to you to choose which direction of your hand. Alright, keep holding there. Another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back to the center. One more time on the other side. So turn towards the left side this time, looking down towards the left side pocket. Give a gentle pressure above your head and pulling down. So same thing here. If you feel like the stretch is not so much, you can increase the stretch by getting your hand behind the shoulder blade here. Give a pull. Just hold there. Okay. Alright. We're almost done here. Doing another 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one coming back to the center. Alright, those are the stretches for your neck. This time we're going to stretch out the front of your chest. So most of us, if we're spending most of our time sitting down, especially for those of you who work in the computers, it's very easy for these muscles to get very tight and stiffen up. So what you have to do is start stretching out to the front of your chest here. I will do it sitting down, but you can always do it standing up instead. So go towards the edge of the wall, get yourself to the edge of the wall. I'll show you here. So go close to the wall, and from here extend one arm backwards. You want to make sure it's about 90 degrees, and from here you want to slightly tilt your body towards the opposite direction. So if my arm is onto the right side, I'm going to tilt and turn towards the left side. So from here, tilt the whole body, the head can follow. Start to feel the stretch all the way down here. So with this, be careful not to pull too hard. You just want to go to your own limit. And holding there. If you feel like the stretch is too much for you to handle, you can always come back a little bit. You don't have to turn too much. Alright, so still the same. We're gonna hold there for 30 seconds. Holding another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and let's repeat it on the other side. I'm gonna be facing the back this time and doing the same stretch. So if you can't see what happened on the other side just now, you can see it now. So go right close towards the edge of the wall, one hand behind you, going about 90 degrees, and from here starting to tilt away from that arm. And holding there for 30 seconds as well. Alright, let's go for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last one. Slowly come back to the center and release. Alright, so that's the end of the stretches here. So apart from the stretching, you also want to get some muscles to be stronger, which is what I'm going to show you later on. So if you look to the sides, you can see if I spend most of my time sitting down in this slouch position, what will happen to my neck is it will sit too far forward and my shoulders will be rounded in. So what I want to get my neck is to do this motion. To do that, I have to strengthen through my neck, and what I want to do with my shoulders is open them back. To do that, I have to strengthen through my upper back. So I'm going to show you the first exercise. It's pretty simple. We're going to do the leg first. So can come up to standing. We're going to go right to the edge of the wall here. Stand about hip width apart with your feet. So go close to the edge. From here, just resting against the wall, lean backwards. With your palms, you want to open up to the front. Open your shoulders to the sides. And from here, first thing first, try to meet your shoulder joints here towards the wall. So you don't have to go all the way, just go to your limit. And from here with the neck, instead of letting it hang out like this, aim for it to touch the wall. So tuck in the chin, press it gently against the wall. So with this, as you're holding it there, start to feel a little bit of a strain, or what you call a tension, which is right below here. It's right where your throat is. That's where the muscles are sitting. So if you're not feeling it too much, maybe you're doing this, you're looking down too much, or you're not pressing it hard enough. So you want to go try it again. Think of your head going through a straight line like this. And let's hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, release. Let's do it just one more time here. So finding your position again, lean towards the wall, open up the shoulders to the sides. With this, you also want to make sure you're not overarching the back, just keeping it nice and flat. And with the head, just starting to tuck the chin in. Here, let's hold there for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly release. Alright, so that was the exercise for your neck. Let's go back to your shoulder or upper back here. So I'm gonna do it sitting down so all of you can see me. This time is where we use our band. So I'll be using this short loop band here. I'm going to place it around my wrist, and from here, okay. So I'm going to keep my elbows bent up to 90 degrees and keep my elbows glued to the sides of my body. So before we do anything, we just want to set up our starting position. Make sure you're sitting nice and tall. If you need to, just scoot forward a little bit so that your feet are pressed against the ground. And from here, with the shoulders here, remember just now we don't want it slouch, we want it open to the sides. So okay, I'm gonna do it sideways so you can see me. So from here, starting to open the shoulders to the sides, look to my shoulder joint here. They are kind of pulling out towards the side, and then slowly come back in. Pulling up and come back in. So if I do it through the front, this is how it should look like. So the palms will be going away from each other, just opening gently apart from each other, and come back in. And if I show you through the back, you should start to feel a little bit of squeeze through here. This is where you want to feel, because we are starting to bring the shoulder blades to squeeze together. So with the band on, it's a little bit more difficult. So squeeze and release, squeeze and release. Alright, let's do 10 more here. Focus on getting that squeeze behind you. Make sure you don't tense up this shoulder. Okay, let's go for another 10, 9. Keep breathing here, everyone. Each time you pull, breathe out through your mouth, going 7, 6, 5. You also want to focus on getting both palms to open equally, not too much on one side. And as you pull, focus on coming in slowly. Alright, going another 5, 4, 3, 2 more here, and one last one. Come back in, remove the band, and that's the end of the exercise. So if you have more time at home, you can repeat the whole set one more time and do it twice a day. And that's it for today's video. Thank you.